So,
Oh, the join command doesn't work.
Is that it? All right.
yes, go.
Come on, Ryan.
All right. Well,
Stay here like ducks.
that's the end of GTA Marathon 2017. You know, it was a great time with everybody. And just first off, I'd like to thank a lot of people who helped us organize the marathon. Starting with Kyle Does It. He did the schedule for us, and without him, a lot of this wouldn't have been possible. Definitely made it a lot easier to make all of this work. He helped with game submissions, and many late nights were spent theory crafting what the best games and categories were to have in the marathon.
Woo, Kyle, woo.
Yeah. He was a great advisor through all this, a great spell checker. He tested the RTMP countless nights with us, and he's helped with the layouts, and he's an advocate for vertical text. So shout outs to Kyle Does It.
Yes, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have that vertical text over there.
Next up is Odisic. He helped with testing the RTMP server. We spent like countless nights, many hours testing this RTMP server to see if we could get it to work for us. Our backup method turned out to work pretty well. He was also on the games committee, helped us out with that a lot. Gave us gave us a lot of input on what games should be in, and he's also going to be highlighting all the runs and putting them on YouTube for the copyright holders of the music industry. So, yeah, Odisic, yeah, woo! And he was a huge help with restreaming. He was always in here helping people. Lots of S.
Hi.
He was a big-time game acceptor, and his wealth of knowledge to help. It was very easy to pick out games for him, and he got that Google Doc running for us that made it extremely easy for us all to stay on top of the game submissions that were coming in, and it helped us cut down all the games in one day. So that's why the game submissions came out really quick, was pretty much because of S's Google Doc. So lots of S now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And he helped restreaming this one run. Yeah, woo! And he's and for the next 10 hours, you get lots of S. Josh Chamiz, the man who killed himself to save the marathon. Whenever the marathon went down, Josh always showed up. He was there to step in and help. Josh had a huge part in accepting the games and offering his input on runs. Big thanks to Josh for his for the terrible re-screaming schedule that I made him do, and he showed up for every shift and even more. So,
yeah, applaud Josh's dedicated.
Yeah, a big dedicated Josh. Yeah.
Josh went above and beyond this marathon.
Above and beyond.
Dead man has risen. That's gotta be Josh. That's gotta be Josh.
I'm fucking tired. I'm really tired. I'm going to bed after this speech. Hurry up.
MHMD, he was also on our games committee. He offered his input, and he helped a ton with the RTMP when he should have been sleeping and studying for his exams. So God bless MHMD. Yeah, big clap for him.
Woo.
Noslar did a ton of restreaming. He was supposed to do the most until Josh stepped up and filled in a bunch. Noslar also helped us a lot with the restreaming. The Google Doc that made everything flow so easily, made our setups really tiny. He spent a lot of hours with us on the RTMP testing it, make sure it was running good. A lot of this was made possible thanks to Noslar. He's sleeping right now, though, I think. So claps for Noslar.
Nice.
Yeah. Woo. Pitpo, he was our EU morning restreamer, because I don't think any of us wake up around that time, unless that's the afternoon. I don't really know how time zones work. But he was always
don't know.
Yeah, he filled in. Pretty much there was like 3-hour gaps that Pitpo filled, and then this big block that he filled today, and that I couldn't get anyone else. So big shout outs to Pitpo, good restreamer.
Woo, Pitpo.
Next up, Zotan. Our boy Zotan came through again with the layouts this year, provided the speed control that helps the layouts work smoothly, and automated the OBS process. It always amazes me what Zotan can pull off with some time. He did a great job helping us out this year and every year that he does the marathon. Big thanks to him.
Yeah, some layouts.
Yeah.
Speed control's great.
Big shout out to Sinister1 for getting us on the front page. That's a Twitch guy.
Yeah, front page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. One.
Gale was our guy for keeping us on track for deadlines. Gale is the one who contacted Sinister1. What a legend. He also provided input on runs and got submitted, and a huge thanks to him letting me use the Twitter account to post my dank maymays to promote the marathon. Thank you, Gale.
Woo, Gale.
Yeah. Joe drinks beer. Joe was always there to offer input and gave us a few memes for the Twitter. He's also our guy that handles the complaints. So
Yeah, Joe handled a lot of complaints this year.
yeah. Big thanks to Joe.
You go, Joe.
Lanaru. He was offering his input during the start of the thing. He was going to make us a trivia quiz, but he got busy because he's an organizing member on the NASA Marathon in May, the 21st of May, NASA Marathon. So he got caught up with that, and sadly we didn't get a trivia quiz, but he had some of it done, I think. But we never got to use it, sadly. So thanks to Lanaru. Woo! Woo! Yeah, woo!
I'm clapping, by the way, but I don't have push to talk. For now.
Yeah. Anti-Streaks. He helped us test the Asian RTMP servers. In brackets here, I have it saying it was only him that ended up using it. So I guess that's that. And a big congrats to Anti-Streaks for dethroning Kappa and PogChamp with Teehee Pello with over 7,000 emotes of it used in 5 days. That's pretty impressive.
And at the end, he managed to global himself from Twitch.
Big congrats to Anti-Streaks.
You fucking idiot. Well done.
Hello.
Next up, we have Ben O'Bram, our resident chief meme advisor. This man knows what a good meme and a bad meme are. Big God bless to Ben, and also helps with the RTMP testing. Woo. Yeah,
Go Ben.
yeah. Guy with, he helped with the RTMP testing, and his SSU run was, oh, never mind. Thanks, Guy with.
Hey, what?
Finger Quick, he helped us with the RTMP testing. Boss, he gave a lot of advice and helped with the RTMP. Omega, RTMP tester as well. Big claps for them.
Woo!
Yeah, woo. I'm sure I'm missing some of the RTMP testers. We had a lot of them all over the globe, expanding the globe here. It just shows how big the GTA community is. We're all over the globe. Sadly, we weren't able to use the RTMP for a lot of the runs because if you were in Europe, it would drop frames for you, and it just wasn't running that smooth. But thanks to Oasis for turning it on for us, at least. Sucks that we couldn't use it, but I think it ended up working out pretty well without it, thankfully. So thanks to Oasis for turning on the RTMP server. A huge thanks to all the runners that submitted games. Sadly, we can't get all the runs in, but we were able to pull the runs that we thought you guys would enjoy the most, from such runs as Fat CJ Ride Percent to San Andreas Any Percent. Big thanks to the communities that don't run GTA games but submitted anyways. This is the first time we never had clones in the marathon, and if you didn't like that, then make sure to leave it in the feedback sheet that Odisic made. I'm sure someone.
We got a lot of submissions this year. We may have gotten the most. This year may have gotten the most out of all four.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that though. That's unconfirmed.
Big thanks to the old boys who made the community channel, I'd God and Shans. Big thanks to Shans, who's in charge of the account and the pizza fund that will grow for ESA 2017. And I can't wait to see everyone at ESA 2017, or maybe another marathon taking place at Mr. Post's house. Thanks to everyone who let me organize the marathon this year. It was a pleasure, and I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a long 5 months, but it was well worth it. Thanks to all the viewers who... Yeah.
Go right on. Go right on.
Thank you.
Or
thank
should
you.
I say ride to Wog?
Thanks to all the viewers who tuned in throughout the marathon. Be sure to fill the feedback sheets that are going around. Be sure to stay tuned for the after party of GTA Online. And that's all I have for mine.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a fortune cookie here, and I'm going to crack it open and read the fortune. All right, here you go. Listen closely. All right, there it is. and this fortune reads: "Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance." Let's
Wonderful.
remember this message and keep it in mind when we're planning the next marathon.
Excellent. And I'd just like to say that I think this year's marathon's definitely the best. It's gone really well. Every run was super entertaining. I would know I watched half of them. But yeah, it's been great. Like, good job, everyone. Everyone who took part. It's been amazing. Well
Yes.
done, everyone.
I want to give a shout out to Ethan, who's helped make an online version of all the bingo boards. Without him, we wouldn't be able to give the viewers a nice, easy to view version of the bingo board. And he does a lot of work as well for us outside of the marathon in terms of creating tools. So big shout out to Ethan.
Yeah, that did help a lot. Oh yeah, and shout outs to Alina for keeping the chat motivated the whole time. That was a big help.
You know, I think after all this, we all deserve some hard sex.
And with that, should we end? Should we move on to the after party? Is that it? Any of the
Yes.
speeches?
Get
Just
the party started.
one last thing. Thank you everyone for making GTA Marathon what it was. And now let's get the party going.
Yes, let's go. How do we go?
We can go. You can just type !join, and I think it seems to work. There's at least one person in here I didn't invite myself.
I'm just in a random lobby right now.
Alright, yes, you should probably switch to voice activity if you're streaming as well as...
Sure, I'll do that.
because we don't want to talk over you. Alright, yeah, well, have fun with the party, everyone. I'm gonna call it a night. I need some sleep. So, enjoy GT Online. See you lot whenever we next see each other, I guess. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks, Josh. See you later.
Bye bye.